Well, welcome back, everyone. This is part two. Well, actually, day two of our hatching ducks slash chicken video. Um, Yesterday, you saw that they were in the incubator. They were still wet and everything. So they needed to dry off 24 hours, and those are just the ones that hatched, and we had some that had not hatched yet, some that hatched today. So there are still some in the incubators, and there's two eggs. I think that we candled them, and I don't think there is anything in there, and three that could still hatch. So they are still in the incubators. And there is one, two, three, about four of them is still drying in the other incubator. So, and then I'll flip this camera around here so that y'all can see the chickies after they're nice and fluffy. So, anyway, let me. If I hadn't said, this is Roy with Pontoon Life. So, I've got all these different things that I'm doing right now. Sometimes I forget to start out my videos correctly. So I've got to piece all these together. But anyway, all right, everyone. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to split this video into two parts. Yeah, while I was helping our ducklings find the food, our chickens started hatching. So yeah, I looked up and they were popping out of the shells. So I'm going to do this video in two parts. I guess part two will be after the chicks are completely how should you say, fluffed out, dried up, dried, I guess. Once they're down, feathers have dried out, we'll put them in a little tub as well, and we have some cedar shavings for them, and we'll get them to figure out where the water is, and the food and whatnot. And yeah, that was a big surprise. I didn't think that they would hatch that soon or that fast, but as you saw in parts of that video there, I mean, they literally pop out of their shells, and I'm watching them over there. There's another one that's getting ready to come out. Yeah, it's they're fast. But anyway, yeah, I want to let you know I'm going to do this video in two parts. So the next one I'll have they'll be fully dried out and everything, and hopefully we'll have them out of the incubators and into the brooders. That is the correct term. Like I say, we're new to this, so our little makeshift brooders with our little heat lamp on there and everything. So
It's a Rhode Island gray.
I think the Rhode Island ones are darker, but I saw another egg moving there. It was just a minute ago when I was videoing them, it looked like that. But I could hear them.
Well, now that this one's chirping, it's gonna wake on the other one. That one is
Oh. Yeah. This one is popping
I don't hear the chirping.
Just whatever, yeah, you gotta do that because they will jump. That one right there, he's trying to jump out. Are you recording it?
Mm-mm. Jennifer, it's gonna come.
Baby. Man, he's really moving around in there. I was telling you, all of a sudden I looked up and you were going to pop right over there. He's kind of stuck with, they're still stuck on his egg.
Yeah, he has to get off by himself. You like him, Jennifer. So soft now.
That's what I used to do with my ducks like that, and then they used to just follow me if they're like little dogs. They just have to get to know you.
You think you're the mom?
Did he lose the egg? It came off. I think he finally got rid of it.
Oh, he turned himself upside down.
Nope, he's trying. That's not either. But that one. Oh, that's not. Yeah, I'll process something coming. The more you're with them, the more they're used to you.
See, that's dark.
Yeah, that is a dark
one red one.
Much darker than that one.
There's the heaven. I would say no hard or be black bass.
After Mark's game. Oh, there he is.
No, you already know. So don't get your camera.
I can't without turning it on. Trying to see if I can control it from here, but
Let me see.
get it to come through. Oh, now you can hear both of them.
Is that better?
Yeah, I'm sure it's right in there. I can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's much darker. They're gonna find each other there.
They already did. He said already there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that these little ducklings are too shallow. They need to be deep like those. We have two of them over there and they'll be over there. Because I think they're gonna jump. Especially those guys just jump.
You think they'll jump?
He tried, but he only got about halfway.
But who knows? But
They're not gonna go anywhere in here
I
though.
can always have a program with things. You know, chicken house.
Yeah, well, we could do that too.
It's just tired.
Yeah, they're probably exhausted.
Well, there's our fourth one. He just came out of that shell there. That that was fast. I just looked over and he was coming out of there. Wow, that is pretty awesome. Didn't think that they would come out of there that fast, but I was wrong. Look, they're all tired in there. But they will soon dry out and they'll be all fluffy and we'll put them in their little brooders. How about that?
We're getting another black one. Those black ones in the Rhode Island right now. Two black experts and 3 Rhode Islands and 1 big one.
they're getting fluffy, but they are still needing a little bit more dry time. And let's go down here. And we have our heat lamp. And those are our little fluffy ones. There are Rhode Island Reds in there, Leghorn, Leghorn, and I believe the one with the stripes right in the front there in the middle is I think that's the Americana, or the Easter egg chicken. And then the black Astrolorps are right there all together. And let's not forget our little ducky guys. They are right there. Hey guys. Hey guys. What's going on? And they're doing just fine as well. All right. So we probably got to clean up these and put them a new pad in there. Okay. All right. Let's turn this around. All right. So that was our little bit of an update there on our chicks and our ducks. We have to work on their accommodations for when they do go outside. We'll set up a little chicken run for them and a little hen house for them. And but we got a couple of weeks on that, and they're going to be here in the garage basically until they get big enough and strong enough to go out there. And of course that'll be another video. But I just wanted to give you all an update. You know, this is day 2, and like I say, there may be a few more coming. We had a total of 24. One of the eggs we knew was not good. Well, one of the duck eggs we knew was not good. There was 4 of those, and we ended up just discarding that one right off, and so we ended up with 3 duck eggs, and 2 hatched, and the other small, because the one that we discarded was a real small egg. We figured it was either immature from an immature duck, or it just, who knows. And the other one was small as well, so you know, the 2 larger ones hatched, the 2 smaller ones did not. Of the chickens, I think we got, of the 24 so far, we got 16. I think that's right. Well, I think a couple more hatched, so I think there may be a couple, well, the 2 that we have in the incubator right now that I don't think are going to hatch of the 24. So that's 22 that I believe did hatch. We haven't had any die. We haven't had any that were sick and ill in any way. So far, you know, we've done real well in that regard. And you know, we're gonna keep learning. You know, like I said, I've had chicks before, and ducks, and turkeys, and geese, and but you know, I've never had them in an incubator. I did have 2 geese hatch, but they hatched naturally with the 2 paired geese that I had. And these guys are all from eggs, so none of these were purchased. They were all just hatched. So okay, we'll see what happens. You know, like I say, we're learning. They're growing. They're getting stronger. Some of them, this is their 2nd day. Some of them, this is, you know, 24 hours later. And I have some that are still drying off, and some that aren't hatched. So anyway, we're we're coming down here quite often, checking on them, making sure everything is okay. And we had their food. We're using the Do More chick starters for ducks and geese and chicks and whatnot. And we actually had to put that in the food processor and grind it up, make it a little smaller, because it seemed to be a little bit big for them. But chickens are scratching through it, ducks are eating it just fine. So it looks like everybody's okay. Right now, it looks like they're all. It's kind of funny because they'll all kind of lay down and fall asleep at the same time. Yeah, I can't really. Some of them are there. Let me. Yeah, some of them are there. Some of them. As soon as I go in here, they wake up, but other times they're just laying there with their heads down. And yeah, when they're sleeping, kind of makes it look like they're dead. They're kind of passed out there with their heads all to the side, and they're out. And it's kind of funny, you walk in and you make a little noise and they're up and perky and running around. So I guess that's normal. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end this video. I don't want to say happy fishing and like I usually end the video, because this is more of a update on the chickens, hens, and ducks and whatever we have. So yeah, anyway, we'll go ahead and end this video, and y'all be safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one.